Emotions are feelings driven from one's circumstance, one's mood and relationship with people. Moods are signs that your child is experiencing complex maturity and try to understand them. This is the most important part of teenage life, which needs to be guided properly, and it is a big role for you as a parent to guide your child in this journey to adulthood. Good day, parents. My name is Pishijoke, and I would like to talk about one of the challenges we teenagers face. If not properly guided, we might make mistakes that can bring pain into the society and into our families, and this might cause problem and big distance between we the teenagers and our parents. We're talking about our relationship between us and the parent. It is so difficult for you to find a home where the teenage and parents are wear clothes and talking about things they should share as friends. But because of we teenagers think that they cannot understand us, that they are too old to understand how we feel, they find it difficult to rely on them because feeling that we might get scolded of trying to express something, we might not be understood of trying to express something. This can bring social distance, in fact, bring good distance between the child and the parent. And I would like to talk about letting us do what we love doing, activities, letting us engage in activities that we love doing than choosing activities for us. In looking around the society now, our parents, we want our children to become doctors, lawyers, engineer, but the child himself might love to just become an artist or a musician. But this thing might be the thing that makes that child happy. If we let our child do what you want, this can cause problem for us. Looking out now, so many people want their child to become big people, regardless how they feel, and that is why they find it difficult to make it nowadays. They go ahead reading courses that they don't want to read, coming back to give their certificates to their parents and starting all over again how they are not meant to be. So we should help our children to pursue that thing that they want to do, that thing that their heart cries for, not allowing them, not making them or persuading them do what you feel that they should do to make it, because all hands are not equal. It can work for these people, but it might not work for them. So we should please help our children, our teenagers that are still growing up, that are still poor in maturity, to learn more on what they like doing, and the activities that help, that they find it so happy. Talking about now, let's talk about what's happening now. Sex education. Most people are not educated about the dangers of engaging in premature sex when it's not supposed to. Our kids now, it's so obvious that they don't know sex education and the problems and the disadvantages of engaging. Most of our parents find it so difficult to talk to our teenagers about the implications of having sex prematurely and sex education, because they feel that we are too young to know. They feel that they are ashamed of talking about it, or they are too holy to talk about it. Now they don't know that one thing that we face is, if you don't teach us now at home, we will go outside and learn it, and learning it outside is more dangerous for us, because they will tell us that if you don't have sex, that you will get prostate cancer. If you don't have sex, nobody will want to be with you. If you don't have sex, you will not prove the love you have for somebody. But because we are too naive and we don't know anything about it, this now makes our teenagers going into having sex just to prove something to somebody, or just to not to get that thing that they think they want to get. So we parents should please help their children about sex, tell them about the dangers within having sex when they're not supposed to, and tell them the benefit of keeping it till due time. Because nowadays we find it difficult to talk about saying that we are virgins, because they'll start looking at you like you are one kind. So they should encourage our children to keep their self for their future partners, and this also will help our society to grow very well. Our parents will set a good role model for us, so that we cannot be looking at our peer groups that have lived bad lives or wrongly, that don't have something to give us, but the way we want us to behave is the way you should behave, and we will now look up to you guys.